Hey y'all, what's up? It's News Now Ohio. All right, so I need someone's help, guys. Okay, whoever can help me, I'd appreciate it. So when I went to court for the jaywalking, I let them know that I had a video of the incident, and I was like, "Can I play it and show you?" And he was like, "No, that's got to be for trial, and you can't just play it on your phone." He was like, "You have to bring in a disc for us to put in our media player and put it on the screen in the court for everyone to see." Okay, guys, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So therein lies the issue. If anybody can um, maybe save my video to their computer and put it on a disc for me and send it to me, my next court date's on this month on the 24th. If anybody can do that, I'd be greatly indebted to you. I would appreciate it a lot. Maybe just put in the comments if you're going to do it for me so that I don't get like 30 discs in the mail, whatever, of the same thing. Um, but yeah, I don't know how to do it, and I don't even begin to know how to do it. So, hell, it's on my computer now, downloaded to YouTube. It's not even saved on my phone no more. Maybe if it would have been on my phone, I could have went to like Walgreens, and you know how they do, you put that stuff in, you hook your phone up to do your pictures and stuff like that. Maybe I'd been able to do it on a CD like that, but since I don't have it no more, I don't even know if I'm able to do that. So it's hard telling. Um, yeah, this guy, technologically not cool. But anyway, something else. Okay, guys, before someone else comes out with how it's his idea and it's his dream and he wants to do this, I'm gonna give you guys my ultimate goal. Okay, my ultimate goal is to get an RV. Okay, I should say, don't gotta be an RV. RVs are expensive. I'm from the streets and I'm okay with a nice running van with a mattress in the back of it to sleep on for me and the wife. Okay, but my goal is, okay, I want to eventually get where I can. It's okay now. My plan is going to be mainly. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be have a lot to do with subscriber funding. Okay, donations. But here's my plan. It's going to eventually. It's going to be started with my money. I'm going to start doing it with my money. What I want to do is I want to get in a van or an RV, whichever one I get, and my plan is to drive state to state, city to city, auditing everybody, everything I come across. But what I want to do is, okay, like let's say I go to Tennessee, right? So I get on live and I'm like, "Yo, everybody, I'm in Tennessee. Anybody in Tennessee needs me to come and audit anywhere." And if somebody's like, "Yeah, I need you to come to Memphis and I need you to do it," I'm like, "Okay, well, they're gonna have to, throw me money to come, but now." I mean, I'll come at first. I'll start, just to start everybody, showing everybody what's involved in it, so that they understand it's not a gimmick. It's not it's basically the subscriber is paying me for my gas to get to where they want me to come on it. Okay, but here's what I want to do. Okay, and here's my ultimate goal before everybody's like, "Oh, you're a beggar, whatever." It's got nothing to do with begging. It's got to do with what my goal is. I want to get to their, and what I do is I'll be like, "Okay, meet me. Okay, where do you want to meet me at in your town?" And have the person meet me. Okay, and I give them my camera, or they bring a camera of their own if they got it, and they come out and audit with me and be my backup camera. So they'll stay at a safe distance if they want, or they can get involved right up in the mix if they want. But if they're not comfortable, then they can stay in the background filming, just having my back. Okay, my wife will be with me so she'll have my back also. What happens is when we're done, if nothing happens where I need that video, okay, then the subscriber gets to keep that video for themselves and put it on their channel. Like, "Oh, hey, I got to go out with News Now Ohio. It was awesome. Good times, guys. I recommend it. Whatever, But we audit where they want to be audited, And if they don't feel comfortable going out, well, then I'll just go out and go where they want me to. They don't have to come. But I figured this would get the subscribers involved in auditing. I have a feeling, maybe not with my subscribers because I don't have as many, but someone like News Now Houston, who's got almost 90,000 viewers. Guys, I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to get out and audit, but are kind of afraid, And there's nothing wrong with that because, dude, it's the first time is intimidating as hell, and it is scary. Um, so I can see it keeping a lot of people from doing that. The first time it's scary. So maybe if I pop their cherry, so to speak, in auditing, and if I do this all over the place, I think I'll get a lot more people involved in going out and doing audits and becoming activists and helping out in the activist community, in that way. And eventually the goal is going to be, like me and Nick talked about, me and him want to march on the Capitol. That's what we want. We need to set a time, even if it's a year from now, to everybody meet at someplace in Washington, and we march on the Capitol. My ultimate goal with this march for myself will be no more IA, no more internal affairs. Internal affairs got to go. It needs to be EA, external affairs. We need to start, if a police force is going to be accredited, legislature needs to pass a law saying that if a police force is going to be legit, then they have to have an outside entity who decides what happens to cops that are being complained on. I think personally that it should be a council of citizens in that community, in whatever community that police force is in. It should be, let's say 5 or 6. Well, it's got to be probably an odd number, so let's say 7. 7 people are a council that oversees all complaints on the police department, and whatever they vote happens. So in other words, if they review a rights violation and they feel that rights violation was bad enough to fire that officer, they have a vote. If 4 votes, if it's 4-3 to fire him, he gets fired. If it's 4-3 to keep him, then he gets kept, and he just gets whatever punishment they decide. But this whole, Officer Sora goes out here and violates somebody's rights. And his buddy that comes over to his house every week for fucking Sunday night football and brings his family and kids, and his kids plays with his kids, and they're best friends and they're good buddies, and they shoot shit, drink beers, and watch Sunday night football, is the IA guy. Well, Sora can murder people, and his buddy ain't going to fucking do anything about it. He's going to find him not guilty every time. Guys, we see it time and time again. The guy that killed that guy in the hallway of that hotel. The fuck, that dude murdered that guy. Everybody knows he murdered that guy. And then etched on his gun. You're fucked. Come on, dude. That's premeditated, and that's how I look at it. But we need to start holding these fucking cops accountable. And as long as this only way to keep them accountable is going through internal affairs, never's going to happen, guys. The only reason any cop gets found guilty through internal affairs is because the big media has picked it up, and the whole world's seeing it. Other than that, they're never found guilty. They're found justified. Period. Justified. Period. Oh, you shot that guy in the back? Oh, he must have had a gun that shot backwards, and you should have shot him in the back because you feared for your safety while he was running from you. See it time and time again. It's got to stop, and this is the only way. And I believe that once that happens, that police corruption will plummet, and I do, because they don't fear anything right now because their buddies are the ones that's investigating them. Once you get some citizens that, oh shit, one of them on that council might be somebody who I violated or has been violated by a cop and knows that we're corrupt. Yeah. And I don't think that council should be a set council. You know what I'm saying? I think that like every month, it's like a jury pool. Every month, 7 new people. Every month. That way it keeps it rotated, and the cops cannot intimidate them people and can't, retaliate against them and go after them and like, oh, you're gonna side with a police station every time. That type shit. Intimidation type shit. So if the police never know who the next 7 is going to be, there's nothing they can do. So, and they never know who it is. You know, they're kept confidential, and it's behind closed doors where nobody knows who them 7 people are. That way, they don't feel intimidated and don't want to do it because they're afraid of retaliation. That's how it's got to be, and it's sad that it's got to be that way, but it just does. And this is the only way that we're gonna get rid of this corruption in the police force. As long as IA is the ones that deal with it, it's never gonna happen, man. Because the only time they get found guilty of something is when it makes them national news, and even then, most of the time they don't. Look at the cop that shot the dude in the hallway. Dude, that guy should have been put. That cop should have been put in prison. He should be put in prison and never see daylight again. He cold-blooded murdered that guy. I mean, and it happens every day. It happens every fucking day, you know. So, you know, I haven't got to use this day and age response to the police yet because ain't one said it to me. I can't wait. I can't wait to say it. You know, I'm gonna be like, oh, you mean this day and age where cops are constantly killing civilians? Yeah, you're right. We should be worried. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That was my idea, driving around in a van or an RV and going town to town, state to state, getting subscribers involved, you know, interactive with the work, the activism work. Maybe that'll light fires, and we'll get a lot more people out there doing the activist work, you know, out there actually auditing and helping out there and doing that, holding them accountable. And when we do the march on the Capitol, everyone needs to go. Activists, supporters, moderate, anybody that's involved in it, likes what we do and supports what we do. Everyone should be there. Then after the protest on the Capitol, we all need to go meet at a park somewhere and have, like, you know, a meet and greet, have like barbecue, whatever, you know, and meet everybody, meet each other, you know, and that way we're even a closer family, you know, and that's how I feel. So, anyway, that's just what I'm ranting about today. But I really would like it if anybody could help me with the putting the video where he grabs my arm, where I got the jaywalking ticket, onto a disc. It would really help me, guys. If anybody can do that for me, I'd appreciate it. I need it by the 24th of this month. All right? Thanks, everybody. News Now, Highlight. Have a great day.